Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this special time together for our Sunday morning sharing and love in action. I want you to join with me. I've had some inquiry into spiritual mind treatment and prosperity, so let's all affirm together I agree with my prosperity. A lot of times people just want it but don't agree with it. So let's think about principle this morning and how we can apply it to the awareness of prosperity, abundance. Everybody join with me and affirm as I remove my mask. My prosperity is good enough to be true. Anything and everything I need to demonstrate greater good in the area of prosperity is happening. You see, my friends, anything we want to change for the better, let it start with spiritual awareness. Spiritual awareness is very important, just like something to drink. Now, as a center in the clear knowing mind, you have the possibility to demonstrate anything you think about. As Emerson pointed out, we are what we think about all day long. So your challenge is to know that your thinking is in accord with the great truth that is taught by the great, the good, the wise of the age. Throughout history, the clear thinkers have all agreed with each other, both East and West. You see, from the beginning of consciousness, you have been one with financial supply. And when you recognize the power to demonstrate abundance, prosperity, you begin to realize that you could use it at any time to change anything for the better. So right now, this morning, know with me, and I will accept it, not only for you, but for myself, for our center, and be aware that, again, you can use this power anytime you choose to use it, because why? It's not whether we're using it or not, it's how we use it, because we're using it all the time. Now, know with me this morning, as we move into this post-Easter experience, know the truth of yourself, which you can find in your material from Unity, from Anton, from Divine Science, from the religious science, from the experience you have in all of your classes, no matter what your metaphysical teaching, because they all are part of New Thought, which all agrees with each other. And if you know and know you know and agree with your prosperity, you will know and know you know that prosperity is always yours, all the time. So this morning, accept the generosity of Infinite Spirit. Accept the generosity of Infinite Mind. Accept the generosity of God. Know with me, as we move forward in this idea of prosperity, know that any and all patterns that might come out in your life as lack of money, know they're uprooted this morning. I want you to celebrate the fact that you tuned into this lesson and are doing something with it. So know that anything blocking your prosperity, blocking your financial supply, that producing lack of money in any way, know with me this morning that anything doing that in your thinking is uprooted and dispelled from your subconscious mind. and you're going to replace it with correct knowing. Now, what is correct knowing? You see, your correct knowing about divine givingness as the source of your freedom in money maintains you in wonderful ways if you let go and let it happen. So right now, this morning, let go and let something beautiful happen. No, as Dr. Holmes said, you can't outgive God. So know the universe is always ready to give in special and wonderful ways, and right now, you can celebrate your expanded thinking, your expanding living, because if you expand your thinking, expanded living follows. Know with me that all old sense of strain or struggle is eliminated forever. You don't need it. I don't need it. No one needs it. So, agree with your prosperity today. Praise your prosperity. Love and enjoy your prosperity. Know that all the good of life is and has and is yours to use. It is yours to use with wisdom. This wisdom guides you, if you let go and let it do it, in doing what? Sharing your prosperity with those that you love. And when you recognize that this is what is happening in your life, you can let go and say, I like my freedom in money. Because you see, my friends, as it says very clearly, in the beginning, God. God in you, as you, is the indwelling presence of peace, joy, and happiness, and prosperity expressing itself. So, my friends, affirm today for your greater good that the prosperity in you as you is coming forth as a prosperity of health, of happiness, of love, of healthy relationships, of healthy, good, creative ideas. And as we move forward from where we have, understand very clearly that you are God's expression. As Emerson used to point out very clearly, that if there were two of anything, there wouldn't be any use for one of them. So be your unique self, your prospered self. God in you, as you, is you. So know this morning, this wonderful Sunday morning, that you are perfect, spiritual, and divine. This expression of newness and perfection is the joy that you are. Let it be your way in a beautiful and beautiful way, and let prosperity reign in your life. With love, prosperity is yours by right of consciousness. So let it out. Celebrate it and let it get better. You deserve it for the only reason you need, by right of consciousness. So by right of consciousness, agree with your prosperity and let greater good be your way. And so it is. Hey, thank you for sharing this time with me this morning. Utilize this lesson in prosperity and allow yourself to let go and let it just keep getting better and better and better. And now I want to pass the metaphysical basket and ask you to share your prosperity with us in support of our wonderful Tri-City Religious Science Center, Fremont, Newark, Union City in Fremont, or in Northern California. And let us know right now that the prospered experience that we are through our giving returns pressed down and overflowing with love. It is good enough to be true and good enough to be now. And now, my friends, let us go within and close this morning. Just look at your life right now and think of anything you'd like to change for the better, and let's know right where that change is needed, God is. Right where you are, God is. And the love that you are as the intelligence of God in action is good enough to be true as greater good, greater health, greater happiness. For in truth, there's nothing to heal, only an idea to change. That idea has changed this morning, and with love, we celebrate this opportunity to share this love with the whole universe. We speak our word for anyone and everyone who has lost a friend or loved one in this virus experience. We know right where they are, God is. And the grief that follows loss is now lessened. And the lessening of grief produces the harmony of love and release. And so we move forward. I release and I let go. Thank you, Ricky Byer. And I let Spirit run my life. Let Spirit run your life. You'll love it. It loves you. Be the best you know how to be. And to my dear brother who just had to say goodbye to his Labrador who just passed, I know that sometimes losing pets can be as heartbreaking as losing a loved one, a family member, because they are family. My dear friend Dr. Tom Costa used to tell us all, be the person your dog thinks you are. With love, we let it be so. And with love, I speak my word for my brother, David Neal, and know right where he is, God is. David, I know that your heart, even though it's broken from the loss of your pet, it's ready to be fulfilled with a replacement. Go rescue some beautiful dog or cat and let them be part of your life. They're treating for you to do it. So do it with love. Thank you, everybody, for spending this time with me this morning. Have a wonderful day, and let love be your way. Namaste.